My name is Ethan. This story happened last summer, right after my senior year of college. I wanted to clear my mind before diving into the working world. I live in Virginia, and before things got serious with jobs and adult life, I wanted to spend a few weeks immersed in nature. I talked with my high school friend Adam, and we decided to go camping in Oregon, all the way across the country. We found a quiet camping spot near Portland where we could relax and booked our reservation. This vacation was just what I needed before the stress of adult responsibilities kicked in. When our plane landed in Portland, it was afternoon. We picked up our rental car and immediately went grocery shopping for food and supplies. The campsite was about an hour away from the city. The weather was perfect. A gentle breeze rustled the trees softly. We arrived at the campsite as the sun was setting, unloaded our gear, and set up our tents. Besides a few other campers nearby, the area was very quiet. After dinner, we made a campfire and chatted a bit. Due to the journey and fatigue, we decided to sleep early. But around midnight, I woke up startled by a noise. Initially, I thought it might be an animal, but then I realized the sounds were very close to our tent. I woke Adam. "Did you hear something?" he whispered. I nodded. I grabbed my flashlight and looked outside, but saw no one. The next morning, we mentioned the sounds to the camp supervisor. He shrugged casually. "It's the forest. Something always moves around. Probably deer or raccoons. Don't worry." We weren't fully satisfied, but tried to put it behind us. We spent the day hiking nearby and enjoyed another evening by the campfire. Just past midnight, we heard the noise again. It was clearer this time. Footsteps close to our campsite. Adam heard it too and got anxious. We checked around again, but found nothing. The third day started with unease. We spent it exploring around the lake, taking photos. When we returned in the evening, the camper couple next to us was packing up. "Why are you leaving early?" we asked curiously. The woman replied nervously. "Someone has been wandering around our tent the past 2 nights. We felt uncomfortable. We don't want to stay anymore." This unsettled us even more, but we stubbornly decided to stay. By evening, the campsite was nearly empty, adding to our tension. Sitting by the fire, Adam suggested, "Should we take shifts watching tonight?" I agreed. He took the first shift. I was restless trying to sleep, but eventually drifted off. Early in the morning, Adam shook me awake in a panic. "Someone is outside," he said, his voice trembling. Opening our tent, I saw the campfire had gone out, and it was pitch dark. I turned on my flashlight and cautiously stepped outside. The surroundings were dead silent. My heart was racing. Just as I was about to tell Adam, "There's no one here," I heard a crackling sound. Quickly shining the flashlight toward the noise, I saw a man standing on the path leading into the campground. He seemed normal enough, maybe in his 30s, wearing jeans and a hoodie. He raised his hands as he approached. "Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I was just taking a walk," he said. We relaxed slightly and chatted briefly. He introduced himself as Brandon, saying he lived in a nearby town. "It's usually quiet here. I like night walks," he explained. A bit odd, but not threatening. He said goodnight and walked back into the forest. After he left, we felt relieved, but just as we were about to return to our tent, Adam whispered, "That path he took doesn't lead out of the camp. It goes deeper into the forest." Doubt and fear gripped us. We spent the night sleepless, taking turns keeping watch. The next morning, we told the ranger what had happened. His face turned serious. "We've heard similar stories over the past few weeks. A few campers encountered a man at night. My advice? Leave the campsite early." We immediately agreed. As we packed our car, the ranger approached again. "I didn't want to scare you, But years ago, a young man named Brandon went missing here after a night walk. His family has been searching for him for years. Many campers claimed to have encountered him, but no reliable information has surfaced. Probably someone messing around. I swallowed hard. Adam and I stared at each other. If the man we saw wasn't the missing Brandon, who was he? And what was he really doing around our tents at night? We returned home and tried to forget about it, but questions remained. Who was the man we encountered, and what was exactly happening deep in those woods? We tried to investigate further, but found no clear answers. The only thing I knew was that this campsite, which we assumed was safe and peaceful, wasn't as secure as we thought. Every time I recall this story, chills still run down my spine.